There are 89 days to KCSE, and this is my advice to the Form 4s. Number one, always practice on active recall. Because, yes, the teacher may teach you, yes, your friend may teach you, but if you don't make the effort to recall, you won't get anything.
So how do I practice on active recall?
On active recall, it's
What is
very
that?
easy.
What is that even?
Active recall is when, let's say, the teacher gives you a course outline of a topic. You read through the topic, the main points, and then you close the book. Then you try to tell yourself, if I was talking to a 10-year-old boy, how would I explain this topic to him?
Okay.
So through that technique, you may simplify the terms that you previously thought that you could not handle.
Okay.
So when you get to the examination, you start with the explanation that you would have given the 10-year-old.
Okay.
Then you add the keywords.
Okay.
And when an examiner looks for those keywords and finds them, and the explanation is simplified, you get a mark.
So yeah, so okay, let me add on something, but active recall is exactly what happens in an exam room. When you go to an exam room, you have to remember things actively. So if you are to study in a technique that allows you to actively recall concepts, you are kind of mimicking what happens in an exam room. So that is the best way to read. And some of the ways to use this active recall is like, what you say, close the book and see how much you can remember about the topic, yeah? Or you explain it to someone. Go and look for a friend and say, actually, could explain here a certain concept. Can you explain the concept easily? If not, it means hujashika. Sasa, so that's how you know, have you actually understood or not? Of course, there are other things such as writing notes from a blank page. How much can you remember about that set book, about a character, about mauthui, about themes? What exactly can you remember? Active recall is the way to go if you want to score higher grades. Sindio?
Kabisa.
Sasa, thank you so much.
Okay.